Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are going to be returning to Hogwarts Legacy. Let's see. Looking on our start screen, I think these two items here on our desk look like maybe they're small versions of our a vivarium entrance. You can kind of see over here on the left one of them, and then up here I noticed all these figurines. I'm wondering if those are all the different creatures we've caught. I can see moon calves, and this looks like it might be a puffskein, and maybe some of the others are represented there too. So, but I think for right now we are. I think we're working our way through some goblin.
Wonder if Ranrok.
Okay. Wow, started me. Well, it started me where I logged out. I logged out in kind of an odd place. So yeah, we were coming through this through these goblin tunnels. We were trying to meet with we're trying to meet with our goblin friend. I'm blanking on his name at the moment. Sorry. Lodgok. Yeah. And we heard that he was going to do something on his own, so we came to try to help him out. And then we found there's a drill that we're going to have to get to. So we immediately get to start with a fight. Should be a good way to kind of ring in the new year. And hopefully get back in the swing of things. All right, so what do we got? We've got at least 3 goblins and a troll, looks like. Oh, there's a couple more over there and one up there. Can I take him out? Because those guys are always... Okay. Okay, nobody... Good, since we were out of sight, they didn't
And patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
notice us. That's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 enemies, I think. Trying to count on the mini map. Okay, can we do our thing where we make a noise over here?
Someone there?
It's Totalis.
Ooh, a 3 fur. Okay, take it. Yep, keep staring at the wall. I'm sure it'll get more interesting after a while. He's going over there.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Okay. That's enough stealth. Let's...
Protego!
Okay. anvil. Okay, when he's charging at me, I'm not entirely clear how to tell if he's going to do a one I can block or one I need to dodge, so that's why I just keep on dodging. Dude, you're going to bring this whole cave down on us. Okay, maybe when he has the troll or the club over his head, we can block it. There we go.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Oh, we need to collapse all pillars to destroy the drill, and the troll already took one out for us. Thank you. That was actually quite helpful of you.
Revelio.
Okay, let's see if there's anything to loot first. Doesn't look like there's too much. This guy's remains. I can get up
I
there.
have to find a way to stop that drill.
Okay, yeah, but first we want to get up here. Is that a tunnel? Like, can we get around there?
Revelio. Accio.
No, not that one.
Defender.
Okay, Defender doesn't work. Okay, this can't get that.
Revelio.
So let's see. Defender doesn't work. Does Confringo works? We'll go with Confringo. I'm gonna get a little further back because if we're knocking out all these pillars, oh boy, this. Hey, you!
That is unfortunate.
Oh,
No
I wouldn't say
matter.
so.
We will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lodgok. Come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be.
Goblins write like Japanese from right to left.
You knew where it was.
Hey, don't do that.
Don't.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lodgok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrok.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
No! Avada Kedavra!
Okay, why are we heading further into the tunnel? Okay. Ah, there was one of these things. Okay, so I'm guessing Lodgok's dead.
Lodgok. Dead by his
Um,
brother's hand. No
Ranrok
wonder you
and
tried so hard to reason with him.
Ranrok and Rookwood seem to be have had a bit of a falling out. Where'd the cart go? Would have thought after getting here would do something to like jam it, so it can't go back. Like they can't use it to get out. Okay. Well, that's
Revelio. Now to get out of this blasted place.
okay. But there's a bag there first. Oh, that's over where we can't really get at it. There's a journal involved. There's stuff flying all over the place. But I think we've already been through here, so I'm not going to go back through for everything.
Revelio.
If we miss some stuff, I'm sure it's stuff we can miss. As long as I don't see anything that look like pages or books or anything kind of lore related.
I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrok has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
I wonder.
Revelio.
If that. What's this chest? We'll see if we can get to. I guess that journal they're talking about is. Sounded like a goblin name. If it's one we've heard before, I don't recall it. But I wonder if that's supposed to be the journal of the goblin that was it Isadora was talking to about using goblin silver to make a receptacle.
There could be goblin loyalists in here.
Yep. Okay, pretty sure we need to go around here to get to whatever was over there.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time.
Revelio.
Aha. Oh, it's a level 3 lock. Okay. So let's see. Go to the map chamber. Are there any other things we need to do out here first? Okay, return to Crispin Dunn and Hogsmeade. We should probably do that first. Go to the Deer Call Den at night. Okay. There's a particular deer call, I guess, we were going after. Henrietta's map portrays castle ruins on a peninsula. Griff surrounded by flames, also etched on. Okay, so we'll look at the map, find that. Imelda, I think, is still a ways away from us. Check on that. Unicorn Den in the Forbidden Forest. Moons, we'll go return some more moons to Mr. Moon next time we're in the castle. Okay, we got Ferdinand's frame. We can I think we were going to take that to the Hogshead. Although on the one hand, I kind of feel like he deserves to be in the Hogshead. On the other hand, does the Hogshead deserve to have him? Because Hogshead's already got kind of an unsavory reputation. I imagine having him there is going to make it even less likely for students to want to visit it. But then again, I guess they don't really much care for students hanging out there anyway, so. Return to Deke. That's right, because we got a breeding pen. Return to Samantha, because we returned the Dale family Crestwood's rightfully. Okay, so let's see if Imelda Ray's, if we're close enough to do that. I think it's still late. Yeah, that's down in like this next area. That's which I'm guessing we'll get sent down there at some point. So might as well wait till we're heading down there. So, let's. Deer Call Down, I believe, was in this area though. So let's look at that. Might even be nighttime right now. Okay, so let's go over there.
On another adventure, are we?
Okay. So it seems to be nighttime as long as it doesn't, as long as it's not the end of nighttime and doesn't get brighter suddenly. And let's see if we can remember what we were supposed to do with deer calls. Oh, there's some more balloons. There's also some cows, and I saw there was something. I saw something about using flipendo on cows. We might try that as well. See what happens.
This must be the Dirical den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now, where is Gwenira?
Is it starting to get brighter? Oh, am I supposed to catch Gwenira when I...
Revelio.
Revelio.
Okay, so we got deer call, Gwenira the deer call. Okay. Oh, okay.
This must be the Dirical den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now, where is Gwenira?
Okay, so we're gonna try.
Revelio.
Oh, you're up here now. Okay.
Leviosa.
There we go.
Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know.
All right. So let's. Was it Flipendo? Let's see what happens when we use Flipendo on cows. Not sheep.
Flipendo.
Okay. Well, I guess that's how wizards do cow tipping.
Flipendo.
Not... Cows don't really seem to enjoy it too much. Also doesn't seem to hurt them much either.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Do me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with Naupert poachers at your back.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
Okay, let's go.
Is that you, Roylance?
Nah, it's just a student trying to pop some balloons.
Any-
It's been ages since I've found anything worth.
Oh, almost had it. Okay. All right. So we've rescued Gwenira the Deer Call. So, I guess we lost a goblin, but gained a deer call. So it's probably not really an even trade, but at least it's something. Oh. What in the world?
That rumor about the treasure in the hills has been
Somebody was messing with Dunbogs and
Revelio.
only a hairy-hearted sod would.
Aloha Mora.
okay, I just did it a couple times. The cow's fine.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself.
Revelio.
I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds pretty serious, ominous. I think we should probably take a detour to go handle that. Just let me
Not saying I don't cast the odd
drop the
genie.
steer call off since I'm right here. Don't worry too much about getting all the
Oh, hello.
treasure chests.
Any luck finding Gwenira?
Yep, I got her in this little
Miss
bag
Moffat,
here.
I caught Gwenira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
It was easy, or it was a challenge. I mean, it wasn't too difficult, but we did have to make 2 attempts, so yeah, it was a little challenging.
She was difficult to track down, but I managed in the end.
Believe me, I know. Well, may I have her now?
Yes, it'll cost you, or I'm keeping her. Again, that would be a bit of a rude option to just keep her after everything. Like, we don't really have a need for a deer recall. That would be just doing it out of spite. But, of course, you can have her.
Of course.
Oh, you're too kind. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Ah. Thank
Okay.
you so much for bringing me Gwenira. I shall keep her safe and only use her feathers sparingly.
We got a debonair socialite ensemble. It's an outfit. Okay, I don't think our robe really shows that off properly. So, okay, cool. Just what every 15-year-old school kid wants to wear is a socialite ensemble. So, all right, let's go meet Sebastian and an ominous at the catacomb. And they're a bit far away, and time is kind of important. Well, I mean, as far as the game's concerned, it probably actually isn't. But from a story perspective, it sounds urgent, so we'll take the Flu Network. As far as the game's concerned, of course, as is usual in games, unless there's some countdown
Mysterious
timer
and a bit unsettling. What to do?
or beeping or some other indication of time being urgent, you usually have all the time in the world. But hey,
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Sebastian didn't do this, did you?
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, what's going on, Ominous?
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous.
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my fault, or Sebastian won't listen. Yeah, what did we actually promise? Because if we swore that we wouldn't let Sebastian do anything more, that would have been a rather foolish promise to make, because we aren't actually in complete control of Sebastian. If we promised that we would try to dissuade him and do our best to prevent him, then I'd say we fulfilled that pretty well. Not that either of those discussing that distinction probably isn't going to comfort Ominous much, but yeah, Sebastian won't listen.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
So it was. I don't want to. I understand things are tense, but was that a joke telling me that I'll see?
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Oh, wait a second. If we're going to face Inferi, I'm pretty sure we want some fire. Does Bombarda actually do fire? I'm sure it'll be effective against Inferi all the same. Oh, okay. Those are just pots hanging there. First, I saw it rotating and thought it was some kind of a mechanism. Bunch of spine candles. Maybe these were here before, but I don't recall them. Okay.
Revelio. Back here.
Yeah, there's a bone doorway down there.
Revelio.
That's right, I've already been through here once, so there's probably
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Uh-oh. Flora Fedora. Okay.
Bombarda.
Okay,
Confringo.
Yep. Yeah, they're chomping cabbages out there. Actually, I think Incendio will be best, because not with the cooldown. Incendio, I think, also creates like a ring of fire around us briefly, so we might be able to hit multiples of them if they get close.
Incendio.
Yep. gonna do anything to me? Oh, I was gonna... Well, fine. Be that way. Come on. When I'm not ready for you, I'm not ready for you, you have the ones I can block. When I am ready for you, you use the ones I can't block. Okay.
Revelio.
Which way? This way, I'm guessing.
There weren't this many inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Yeah, where is Sebastian? This is... Okay. Needs to be hit with some fire, don't you? The gear slots are full. That's not good. Focus on trying to get all of you burned first.
Incendio.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just do this. Not take any chances.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Yeah, that seems like obviously the best priority at the moment. I mean, look, I understand you want to help your friend. I don't know that preventing him from being expelled is really the like biggest concern right now. It's over here. Why is this blocked up? Have we been up here before, haven't we? Yeah, because there's that bridge that we've built. Someone must have blocked it in again. Okay, let's go back. We don't need to go this way again. Yeah, on the one hand, I don't... It's not that I want to see Sebastian expelled. On the other hand, like, something needs to be done to stop him from doing what he's doing. And, you know, maybe if he was expelled and, you know, had some consequences, that might... Maybe eventually he could get his life in order a little bit. Yeah, gear slot's full. put that? Okay. Do need to do some more Merlin trials to get some more spots to more gear slots.
Revelio.
I guess I do appreciate Omnis's faith in us that we'll be able to talk some sense into Sebastian. It's honestly, more confidence than I have at the moment.
Revelio. How
Okay,
many
well,
inferi
goodness.
are there?
Two less than there were just a moment ago. Two fewer, I should say. This way, or through the other bone door. Probably follow the bone doors. I'm not sure I like the bone doors having this like skeletal bust sticking up from the middle of the doorway. That is just a tripping hazard there.
Revelio.
Okay.
The inferi. They're everywhere.
Oh, don't be so
Incendio.
dramatic. They're not everywhere. Okay, no, they are in fact everywhere. You were right.
Incendio. Incendio.
Oh, how did
Incendio.
Fury do like a little warp dash thing?
Stupefy.
Ow.
Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy.
Okay.
Incendio.
Oh, come on, I dodged out of the way there. You still need to be incendioed. Okay. There we go. Did that take out all of them? Good.
Revelio.
I'm guessing at Hogwarts, one of our first classes must have been on how to be immune to explosions if we're the ones who caused them. Hey, Sebastian, down here. Can't get that. Okay,
Revelio. Accio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Okay, this is not where Sebastian is, I guess. So let's go check one of the other passages. Because the bone door was not the correct way. Almost tripped over this thing for nothing.
Accio. Revelio.
Oh, now there's more Inferi in there. Great. Wow. Why wouldn't it let me throw that?
Incendio. Revelio.
So that's the way we came from. So let's explore that way. Let's explore this way. Sebastian? Is that Sebastian? That looks like Sebastian. Hey, Sebastian, let's talk this over, buddy. What's going on?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nope.
Accio.
That.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, so okay, close enough.
I need to find a way up that ledge.
Okay, come on, good.
Accio.
Okay, well that worked.
Revelio.
Okay, hey, Sebastian. What?
Sebastian.
Don't think much of the new friends you're keeping. Is it cool to come in? Okay.
Isn't this incredible?
Not really. I guess it depends on your definition of incredible. It does seem like it's less than completely credible, I guess.
Revelio. Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic! You'll pay for this!
Sebastian, no. That's the wrong thing to do at the moment. Whoa! What? 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 Why are you fighting me? Ah. Ah.
Now you've gone too far.
Incendio.
Ah. Okay.
Sorry, it had to be done.
I feel like I should be saying that to you. Except I really don't understand why I'm fighting you. Is it possible to completely take out the Inferi, or do they just keep respawning? It looks like they're getting less. Hey! Whoa. Let's...
Sorry, it had to be done.
Okay, let's get some chomping cabbages down. Ow. You. Go ahead and get some Thunder Brew potion.
Now you've gone too far.
You're supposed to protect us.
I am protecting you, foolish boy. Incendio.
Ow. Guess we're just kind of meant to go after Solomon because the Inferi keep respawning.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Ow.
Benite.
Potato.
Incendio.
Ow.
Incendio.
Now you've gone too far.
I'm really sorry about that, Solomon. But
Incendio. Mr. Sallow.
Stop! How dare you! You're no friend to my nephew.
well, I mean, I'm sure Sebastian might agree with that, with how many times I've tried to stop him.
Accio.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Yeah.
Incendio.
Oh. That looks less than great.
Accio.
Now
Okay.
you've gone too far. Incendio.
Ah, didn't want to do that. Okay, Solomon, I understand you're upset. Does this seem a little bit like overkill to you, trying to roast your nephew and his schoolmate alive? I mean, this sounds less like you're trying to deal with the Inferi, or even that you're trying to you know, stop Sebastian, and more like you're just actively trying to kill us. Okay. Yeah, Solomon, can we talk this over?
You cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
Yeah, okay, Sebastian, it's over. Oh. Okay, that, escalated. Yeah,
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne,
yeah,
what have you done?
no, Sebastian, that is not the question. What have you done would probably be a little
I
bit of a
must get
better.
out of here.
Can we like confiscate his wand or something? Because yeah, he's not really in any fit state to handling it. Okay, yeah, Sebastian, I'm gonna level with you.
Sebastian, wait.
I think at this point, expulsion from the school is probably the least of your concerns.
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I can tell you to in a moment like this. I'll admit to not being an expert on how to talk to someone who just killed their uncle and lost everything that they had killed their uncle for. This is not looking good for Sebastian.
What is it?
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I kept telling you to stop and wait and listen. I guess now we need to actually figure out what to say.
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I
No.
hadn't known how to cast it.
No one should know that curse, or everyone should know that curse. No, no. Sebastian, if you hadn't known how to cast it, then your uncle would still be alive. He'd probably be pretty upset with you, but we'd still be talking and hopefully trying to straighten things out. And yeah, Anne wouldn't be thinking that you're a monster that she never wants to see again. Seems like. So yeah, no one should know that, Sebastian. That's the wrong takeaway from these events.
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave.
Okay.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Okay. Yeah, I agree. You don't seem to be yourself. Maybe now we've learned that there can be some danger in dark relics. Probably a little bit late for that lesson. But yeah, this is
a Merlin trial.
I'll meet you back at the castle, Sebastian. I'm just gonna take care of some stuff first. Okay, what is? What was it we had to do with these things?
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Flipendo. Levioso. Confringo.
Okay, that works.
Revelio.
Okay, there's another one up here.
Confringo. Revelio.
And should be. Looks like maybe two more.
Confringo. Not so tricky after Revelio.
Okay, and it just said I completed 14 out of 14 Merlin trials. Let's see if that gives me some more item slots or gear slots. So. Was it here? Assignments, main quest? No, those are quests. Merlin trials. Here we go. Okay, good. Okay, let's see if we can use this map to find castle ruins on a peninsula and a hippogriff surrounded by flames. Okay, so that's going to be... Where do we find... Henrietta's map? Is it? That's right. It's quest items, I think. There we go. Okay, so we have a castle on something shaped like this. Then we have a hippogriff, some flames, and it says, looks like use is it like Glacio or something? Where the flames are. So okay, let's See if we can first find where this castle is. Is that down here? Looks like that might be all the way down here. Maybe. If that's the case, we'll hold off on that until... Yeah, I'm not sure, but it just is making me kind of think of this area. So I think when we go down there, we'll look for it, and if not, we can always flute powder back to someplace else if that turns out to not be where it is. So okay, so not doing that one, not doing that one. All right, let's go. Let's go see if we can find Hazel in a unicorn den in the Forbidden Forest. So, there's a unicorn den. I think this is our closest one. Right. I guess we can probably fly.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Who's that? I thought I saw like a streak in the sky for a moment, but...
Hazel must be here somewhere.
Guess we're looking for Hazel. And we need to rescue her. Are you Hazel? You are Hazel. Okay.
Come on, Hazel.
Oh, wow. We need to... Wow, that was... We
I
need
can
to
take Hazel
do a
back
lot
to
now.
Vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Should we see if there's a male unicorn at the same time? Around here.
Revelio.
If we're taking her back to a vivarium anyway, eventually, I guess, need to have space in a vivarium first. Okay, here's a male.
Leviosa.
There we go.
Professor Howell will never believe this.
What, the professor's not going to believe that we're going around grabbing any animals we can find? Okay. Return this. Okay, let's return to Crispin Dunn. Tell him the sad news. This is the one where he was concerned about his friend because the town got overrun with spiders and he didn't hear about her. And it looks like she may have been the one who was doing some kind of breeding experiments with spiders or something, and things got out of hand. So that's going to be another tough conversation. This is going to be a week of tough conversations, it seems like. Okay, that's the unicorn. It's not yet another quest that we have. Oh, I want to. There we go. Hey,
Did you find my pointy pony?
I did. It's an odd way of
Madam Bugbrook,
describing
I
it.
found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're fine, and yes, I do. We're fine, and yes, for a fee. No, I'll have to talk with my house elf friend to see if what we can do about possibly making a bit more space. But yeah, we can.
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you?
Sure.
Take good care of Hazel now.
After all, we're completely different from poachers because of reasons. When we capture animals and take them out of their natural habitats and then keep them someplace so we can harvest from them, we have good intentions. Okay. Okay, before we go into the 3 broomsticks, I'm going to head over to the Hog's Head so we can... Justin...
Protest! This is no place for polite company. Not with the horrors you keep in here.
Don't worry, I'll let you out pretty soon. I just want to make sure that it's not going to be a case of, like, go into the 3 broomsticks and it's like, oh, you must have decided to... What was that? Okay. Here, got you a picture.
What is the meaning of this? This isn't the 3 broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hog's Head.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You've brought me to the wrong place. It's absolutely vile in here.
I know. Or it's not that bad. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad, actually. It's... Okay, yeah, there's a leaky roof over there. Listen, they've got some decent music. There's a nice cozy fire. The place looks relatively cleaned in the past century or so. Yeah, you'll like it here.
Oh, give it a chance. You might grow to like it.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
Yep.
I normally toss the both of you out. But I like the look of the fancy man. Target practice.
Please, you can't use me as target practice anymore.
So all right.
Revelio.
Oh, talk about a statue near Irondale getting changed. I think that's the statue we destroyed all the pots and then it became a like an arena for fighting. And the statue, talking to the statues, how we triggered the arena fight, and it did change its pose at that point. Interesting. Okay, so we need to talk to Crispin Dunn. Sorry, we got some bad news. Hey, Mr. Dunn. Might want to sit down.
Mr. Dunn? I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
She was an innocent victim, or she was the victim of her own greed. Can we combine these and say she was an innocent victim of her own greed? No. Yeah, your friend Mary, I think, got a little too ambitious here.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary, what untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first
what's
order of business
unbelievable
will be
about
to have
that?
the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Indeed you don't. It's not a pretty sight. Yeah, in fact, I think most of the spiders just kind of disappeared all on their own after they died, so it should be even easier.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
Okay.
To dearly departed Mary.
Doesn't seem too broken up about it. So that he's able to bounce back relatively quickly. Okay, let's... Where was Samantha? Was she... I think she's back at the castle, but we'll meet with her first just because I'm not sure. Then we'll talk to Mr. Moon. Okay, yeah, looks like she is. Okay. Then we'll talk to Mr. Moon. Then we'll go to the room of requirements. Then we'll see if Sebastian is more himself and wants to talk about this. Okay, hey Samantha, figure out that curse thing.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats.
Hey, that's great.
I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Nothing I couldn't handle, or a troll almost killed me. I mean, a troll did almost kill me, but it wasn't anything we couldn't handle.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries.
Except the
But
troll.
I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt.
Okay, so
Thank you again for what you did.
good. We have at least one more happy ending at the moment. Right, so let's go speak to Mr. Moon. Oh, is this going to lead me to him? Okay, yeah. I will run the normal way through the castle.
Do we really need to practice flying on a broom? I thought that was the purpose of trains.
If you
Okay.
lean forward on your broom, it's a relief
Okay,
to
you
finally have
thought
an answer as to why.
trains were a complete replacement for broomstick. I mean, trains can be nice, sure, but you kind of need tracks to where the train's going. If you want to go somewhere that the other than where the who's someone outside, I think. mount here. Looked like there was somebody down there. We'll be able to talk to him later. Yeah, we don't come this way too often. It suddenly got really quiet. I guess it's nighttime. Most of the students have probably already gone to bed. But
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
oh, we've got a few. Here, do you have some more?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible. Thank you. You're ready for the final Alahamora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way.
Awesome.
You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you.
Not sure why you think I need to know, but appreciate it.
Tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and remove those moons.
Okay, you want to shout that a little louder? I don't think people on the other side of the castle heard you. Okay, can run up to the room of requirement. This way. Oh, wait to hear from Gladwin Moon. Oh, I guess that probably means he's going to send me an owl at some point. Assuming. Okay, yeah. So presumably at some... I'm guessing that means at some point he's going to learn who was behind it and ask for our help in dealing with it or getting back at them or something. Okay. Whoop. This way. Probably shouldn't run on here. Looks a little icy. Excuse me.
If it isn't the treasure.
Yeah, Arthur. Why isn't anyone here in bed? Okay. Man, we've really mastered this room of requirements thing. So I thought you were supposed to have to, like, walk past it 3 times or something. We can just do it walking up to it once. Okay, Deke, speak to you in just a moment. Let me just identify some gear. Okay. Let's go ahead and collect stuff and get some new potions brewing. Then we can speak to Deke and see what we're doing with these Thestrals.
Revelio.
Okay, didn't mean to Revelio there. Or are we all full up on mandrakes? Okay. I think I was full before, and then I used one in combat, and then yeah, we just picked up another one, so makes sense. Okay, we can collect Wiggenweld potion. Oh, no. Okay, Edoras. Are we full on? Guess we're full on Edoras potions. You're probably invisibility potion. Okay, we're full on invisibility potions. Okay, I think we didn't have enough stuff to brew more of those last time. Thunder brew potion. And the last one, Felix Felicis. We should probably just use some Felix Felicis a little more often. We're brewing quite a bit of it for what's supposed to be a pretty rare potion. Impressive. And it's illegal to use in sporting events, but since Quidditch has been canceled, I guess that just means don't use it if we're going to be doing the like the dueling club or the pulling summoner's court, I think. Okay, hey Deke, what's up? Okay, I rescued the Thestrals and brought the spellcraft for the pen.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Bought.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Okay. Let's see. Did I already have Thestrals in one of? Oh, we get it. We do get a new vivarium. Nice.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Okay, let me see what I have in these other ones first. This one I have Jobbernals, Mooncalves, Toads, and Hippogriffs. Okay.
After you conjure the pen,
Yep, thank you, Deep. Oh, is there? Oh, we can now go back and forth between these two landings up here. Kind of a nice little sitting area here. What? This witch with two of her house elves or something? For a nice little sitting area, we have what? A couple potions, some books way high up. I would think like with all this seating area, this would be where I'd want a bunch of books for the library. Instead of being like up there, where they're kind of hard to reach. Okay, so then this one... Okay, this one we have some Thestrals. We have Neasels. We have Nifflers. We have another male Niffler. We need to get a female Niffler. Yeah, I think our last here should be a female Niffler, although we're going to be breeding Thestrals, so we'll probably have to get rid of one of our other creatures if we do get a female Niffler. But all right, let's see.
Revelio.
Oh, that's not what we want. This.
Reparo.
No, not Reparo. Oh, that's right, it's these. Conjuring spell. Let's go ahead and put that there for now. Okay, beast items. Beast toy box. Go ahead and put a toy box here. I wonder, it says we can conjure one of them. Is that total or is that per vivarium? Do we have to play favorites among which beasts we have? Beast feeder. Oh, you guys are probably getting kind of hungry, aren't you? Okay, we'll go ahead and put that there. Some water nearby. That'll work. And a breeding pen. Okay, we need a... Okay, where's... No. There we go. Nice little seaside breeding pen. Okay, use the breeding pen on the Thestrals. How do we do that? You can breed offspring for any species where you have a male and female active in the vivarium. So right now, we can't have the Nifflers because we don't have a female, but any others we can. Thestral is a haunting, winged equine beast that is only visible for those who have seen death. Okay, let's choose a breeding pair. Have one male. And we have Sepulchria as a female, or we have Thestral female as a female. Kind of want to do this one just because it looks like it's a different color. Be interested to see if breeding them with different colors does anything. Breed unique beasts. Okay. Now do we return to Deke, or we have to wait for... I don't know. Ah. We're going to take 30 minutes for a Thestral to be born? Okay. Guess they are a magical creature. Maybe the time works different for them or something. And before we forget, let's go over here. And here we can put deer calls. Got a female, a couple males. We've got a male and a female unicorn. Here we go. I wonder is... Hazel's horn is like a little... Oh, sorry. Sorry, did not mean to do that. My bad.
Revelio.
I do apologize about that. Hazel, your horn, it's like a little wavy there. Also, it looks a little bit smaller than the males. I don't know if that's just each unicorn being unique, or maybe Hazel in particular being... Oh, wow, she's got a pattern. Yeah, okay, that's not a shadow. That's actually... You've got a pattern on you. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if the horns are... Like, each unicorn is just unique in that way, or if that's like a difference, you know, males have longer horns than females or something. Are these patterns unique? Or are they different from each other? There's definitely some similarities. It's a little harder to tell on the sides because he's... No, I think it's the same pattern. Okay, it's just his is a lot darker and a little bit harder to tell. So, okay, wait, why do we have to wade through water to get out of there? Okay. Deke, where are you, buddy? Not dropping jelly beans on the floor anymore. It's nice. Oh, okay, we have to wait for the Thestrals to finish. Okay. So, I guess let's go speak to or not to Ominous, to Sebastian. And maybe by the time we're done there, we'll, each vivarium can have the items. Alright, it's good to know. Probably need to spruce things up a bit and now we've been selling some of our extra creatures to the place in Hogsmeade. But now that we own our own shop in Hogsmeade, I wonder if we can was Penny the house elf who's running our shop for us? I wonder if we could talk to her about just, you know, selling the creatures there, or do you need like a special permit for buying and selling creatures? I don't know, maybe we can become like the Amazon of the wizarding world and just kind of take over pretty much any business. Okay, let's head down to the Undercroft. I'm getting less and less confident that Sebastian's gonna have a happy ending here. Okay. Okay. Ominous is already here. That's good.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian, you seriously should turn yourself in. You've had some time to think. Do you still not see like what all this dabbling in the dark arts has done to you? Like how it's really escalated and gotten out of hand?
Sebastian, did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Yeah, here's the thing, Sebastian. I don't agree with you. I agree with Ominous. Like both of us have been trying to tell you that for some time. That you're wrong. I'm beginning to think maybe Ominous was correct to take a little bit of a heavier hand with this. We tried to play this gently, and it doesn't seem to have gone very well. So yeah, I'm not so sure about this, Sebastian. I don't think trying to convince Ominous is really the right call here.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong.
Okay, that's a
I
good
only
start.
hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Okay.
Poor Sebastian.
I hope you still feel that way if I can't really like side with you on this. But I'm glad to see that you understand that what you did is wrong. That you're no longer. It still sounds like you're maybe blaming your uncle a little bit or trying to deflect and say that you had to do it, but it's no longer just a like this is all your fault. So that's a good first step. Ominous, what do you think?
Ominous? What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
No. We should turn Sebastian in, or we must not turn Sebastian in. No, yeah, I don't want to lose Sebastian either. He seemed like a nice guy. Still seems like he's has some nice traits and stuff, but not only has he committed murder, and despite what he said, like I'm sure that now he doesn't. He might regret doing it, but an unforgivable curse won't work if you don't mean it. So, at the time, he certainly did mean it. The very fact that it succeeded is proof of that. And like like this whole time he may have had good intentions, but it just kept getting worse and worse. I'm worried that if we don't turn him in and he just keeps on with it, he's going to end up like this is just going to end up happening again, or worse as he keeps on. I'm not convinced that he's this would be enough to snap him out of dealing with dark arts forever.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
Okay. We still have a chance to change our mind, but no, I'm decided on this. Like, yeah, if I get that it's painful, but yeah, we can't just keep covering for him. And what if it's worse next time? What if Anne tries to stop him and he accidentally turns on her, before he realizes what he's done? That's I think it's for everybody's good, even his own. So
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Yeah. You said you're going to tell the headmaster, but if you need any help, let me know. I'll be there for you. Yeah, this is not the resolution we were hoping for. All right. What are we doing now? So let's go to the map chamber. Oh, I'm sure I noticed that there. A little bit of a dark picture to just have outside of this little hideout. Is there a reason that it's in this dark corner where nobody's likely to ever go? So now we have a skull. Looks like a wand and some books, and then a candle that's been snuffed out. Like, it's not even just a candle that's not been lit. It's a candle that was lit, and then you can see some smoke right there from like it having just been put out. Which, along with the skull, makes me think it maybe there's some symbolism there.
Uncle Roland senses best. He often asks after you in his hour.
Oh, thanks, Adelaide. Yeah, say hi from me. Her uncle being the one that we rescued at one point. And where is it taking us?
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Oh.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Oh, was that somebody, like, he was gonna try to...
Revelio.
Is there... Says there's somebody walking. Are they downstairs, maybe? Upstairs? Okay, I want to see if I can find this person. If they're not here, I'm guessing it must be upstairs. Let's... Got some stairs nearby. Let's see if... Get up there. So it sounds like we're contacted about somebody trying to tell us, like, hey, you shouldn't be messing with the moons. But then, okay, it's Professor Binns. But it sounds like he was maybe trying to send an anonymous letter just saying, like, hey, don't mess with the moons. This is a warning or something. But accidentally sent it on some personalized stationery so we know exactly who it is.
Professor, could you spare a moment?
How may I help you?
Okay. I'm interested in goblin rebellions. Specifically stopping them, not starting them.
I'm interested in the goblin rebellions of the past.
Ah, certainly. Their history is part of our history. In fact, you can trace most goblin rebellions to wizard intervention. More specifically, the laws governing wands and who may legally possess them. The Goblin Rebellion of 1612, for example, arose from goblin frustration over lack of representation on the Wizengamot. It became a terrible, blood-soaked affair. Take heart, though. Our current peace and prosperity shows that violence can be transitory.
Okay, but on the other hand, future violence shows that our current peace and prosperity can be transitory. So yeah, Hogsmeade was attacked. I'm not sure if you knew that.
But Hogsmeade was just attacked, Professor.
If I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, one of the 18th century's rebellions was led by Urg the Unclean. He had been dunked in a pond publicly by a group of young wizards, if you can imagine that. Another rebellion in 1752. The rebellion was so badly mishandled that Minister for Magic Albert Boot was forced to resign.
What does that have to
said,
do
his
with
replacement, one Basil Flack, lasted mere weeks. Best sort of vindication, if you ask my opinion.
Right, but what does that have to do with Hogsmeade being attacked, Professor?
Please go on.
2 months into Flack's tenure, bad went to worse when the werewolves allied with the goblins. Quite smartly, Flack resigned rather than deal with their combined forces. Minister Flack was succeeded by one Hephaestus Gore, who quickly quashed the Jewel uprisings with his signature brutality. It is worth noting that many historians believe this punitive response led to even more werewolf conflict. You have noted all of this, have you not?
Yeah. Good point worth pointing out that if you have a rebellion that's raised due to people with concerns, either legitimate or at least believed to be legitimate, and it's one thing to quash the rebellion, but if you don't actually address the concerns that the rebellion was over, then yeah, you're just going to end up with more issues down the line, because people are still going to be unhappy about those things. So, yes, absolutely.
Oh yes, Professor. Please continue.
Continue? I take it your thirst for knowledge has yet to be quenched.
Yeah, imagine this little like minute and a half discussion not being enough to, thoroughly sate someone's appetite for history. I would love to hear more, have the information. Yeah, let's, you have any more?
If you would be so kind, Professor Binns.
I rarely find an audience, captive or otherwise, eager to engage in such historical minutiae.
I find your lectures quite engaging, sir. Thank you for sharing your vast knowledge.
My sincere pleasure. Now, I do believe I should be preparing for my next class. Good day to you.
I probably need plenty of time to prepare, since you're going to need to talk for a whole 30 seconds or so. Okay, so how was this... Oh, excuse me. Route to the map chamber. I'm forgetting where the entrance to the map chamber came out. But we're headed towards the Slytherin common room, I believe, in the dungeons. Maybe it wasn't around here. Okay, this is where the... That's right, this goes down to the map chamber.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Okay, yep, thank you. Heading to a secret meeting.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrok knows where the last repository is.
Oh, yep, that is a major concern as well. Almost forgotten about that with all the Sebastian stuff.
According to the owl I received, Ranrok is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Okay. Hey, how's it going?
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrok has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrok were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrok is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrok has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I can't say, or Isadora told him. Oh, yeah. I think Isadora told him.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Okay. I think it still hasn't been a half an hour, so we probably can't get the probably can't get our Thestral yet. Well, maybe it has. Let's check on the Thestrals first. After everything that's happened today, maybe seeing a little baby Thestral would be... we have 4 minutes left. I would have thought the female Thestral would be the one, like, hanging out, sleeping in the breeding pen. I thought that would be, like, the place to make the mother comfortable or something, but okay, guess not. I'm not a Thestral expert, so... maybe while we're waiting around, let's prepare some of these. See if we can throw stuff in the other vivariums. Have a breeding pen here. I just want to put this out of the way because it's so big. Okay. We can beast feeder. Put you over here. And then beast toy box. Put you right there. Okay. Maybe that'll help keep. Okay, this is supposed to be like a swampy vivarium for the beasts. What is with? Why do we need these statues? I guess at least it's the normal like witch and wizard with faces. It's not the weird faceless robed figures. There was something I was looking at. Oh. Up here just caught my eye. I want to see what... oh. Okay, it's a tree stump. From a distance, I thought that was like another statue on that hill. I noticed that out of all the beasts we've caught and been able to have here to breed. Oh, actually, let me... since I'm here, let's go ahead and breed. Let's go ahead and breed unicorns. Good. Oh, and today is Professor J.R.R. Tolkien's birthday, which actually, depending on what year this was taking place, it could be this very year in game. And I've seen there's a tradition online to drink his health, or drink in honor of him, I guess would be more accurate, at 9 p.m. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, to the professor. Oh, we already... that's right, we already placed feeders and stuff here. We just didn't have the... we just didn't have the breeding pen at the time. And I'm kind of curious how much... I don't know if J.K. Rowling's ever mentioned anything about it, but I'm curious how much impact Tolkien and Middle-earth had on the creation of the Harry Potter universe. Like, it doesn't seem like there was a lot of direct influence taken from it, but at the same time, it's hard to imagine many... okay. It's hard to imagine many... Wait a second. Why can't we? Can we not breed Jobbernalls? Do we not have a male Jobbernall? Maybe. Okay, yeah, we don't have a male Jobbernall. That's why. So let's go see. Let's go see if our. Yeah, I'm. Well, you know, there doesn't seem to be like direct. Not sure if I remember any direct references in the books to Tolkien or his works, and it is a very different type of fantasy world. Oh, here's our little baby Thestral. Hey there.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Here, have some tater tots. No. Okay. So. Let's get a. What do Thestrals like to play? Probably a ball of bones. That seems like something a Thestral would want. Okay.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Here. If I do this. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure if they're playing with it or if they're scared of it. Either way, we'll leave it there for them. And we'll go talk to. We'll go talk to Deke. So yeah, even though this is a different kind of fantasy world from Tolkien's, it does make me wonder if, you know, just some of the concepts and things, and just the way that Tolkien, you know, brought fantasy into the, you know, like didn't bring like fantasy into like the 20th century as a setting, but as far as you know, the way we write fantasy, the way we read fantasy, the way we think of
Deke
fantasy.
thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
Yeah, Deke, you'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
Sorry, Deke. Master got what he deserved. I mean, that's not inaccurate, I think, but that's probably not really what Deke needs to hear at the moment.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
You know, you would probably get along really well with my good friend Poppy. Have a lot to talk about. You know, knowing poachers and wanting to rescue beasts now. Oh. God, I didn't even know I could jump over the ledge like that.
some exciting news to share.
Okay, but what did Professor Weasley have to say? Her letter didn't say anything. Was it because I was in a... Okay, are these in any kind of order? Oh, okay, it's by the person, and then okay, and then we have the letter. Okay, are these... Oh, Deke tells me he shared with you his experience with the Phoenix. Please check in with him when you get a chance. He has an idea for you that I thought worth exploring. Are we going to get to go after a Phoenix? Are we going to get... I mean, are we going to get to rescue a Phoenix? That would be fun. Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
Ooh.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, we'd better go and rescue it then.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Okay, yeah. Let's, we'll go find a phoenix at some point. I do have some other priorities. Deke won't be able to get to that just now, but let's see. Hey, now we're going to the new area. Okay, so looks like it's kind of the last area along the coast here. So let's head down to Marinweem, and we can go collect a demiguise statue in Baneburg. Baneburg is a working hamlet on the coastline. This hamlet was named for the prominent house and family that lived nearby. Over the years, the house employed many of the hamlet's inhabitants and later became a manor. The manor has since been abandoned. Okay, that's the Phoenix. Or, I'm just wondering if maybe before we head down there, if we should confront whoever was the guy that did the moon behind the moons. I probably should go to Hogsmeade anyway to get rid of my extra gear. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. I've received an owl mail from a Mr. Piers Pemberton, who is frustrated that I've been taking the moons from the demiguise statues. I should pay this man a visit in Hogsmeade. So go to Hogsmeade. We'll be sure to sell our our gear, our extra gear, free up some slots, and we'll confront Mr. Pemberton. Actually, probably a little cold to be going around without a cloak on or robe. Just make sure that none of these are better than what I've got. Oh. Okay, well, we'll put on our Dark Sun hat. With increased spell damage while concealed by disillusionment. Okay, so we get some better sneak attacks. Nice. Oh, didn't mean to disable that. Dark smithing attire with increased Chinese chomping cabbage damage. Okay. This looks like a much better outfit for the weather.
I wouldn't mind a job in that alchemy's
Wait, why am I going here to sell stuff? I've got my own store now. If I can remember where my store is. Is it Stitches and Drafts? Oh.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Hey, Penny. I got some stuff to sell in the shop. Okay.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
All right, thank you. Looks like the shop still standing, so that's good. Mr. Pemberton, did you mean to come stand right outside my store, or is this just coincidence? Also, why is there a kid, either a kid or a very short woman, like, right? Is this just like the place where people come when they just want to hang out against a wall? Or are you in timeout? Is that what this is?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
I find them intriguing, or they're terrorizing Gladwin Moon. Yeah, it's interesting seeing those all around.
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Hogwarts caretaker's an important job, where he's too big for his boots. Yeah, it's actually a pretty important job at Hogwarts, even if
Mr. Moon
underappreciated.
does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Okay. My apologies, or you're no better than Mr. Moon. Yeah, if this was all done because he picked on you in school, then, like, you're really just lowering yourself to his level.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Okay, well, that was easy. Alright, so next time we're at the school, we can talk to Mr. Moon. But for now, let's see if we can go down to Sanbakar's trial. Visit this new town along the way. Go ahead and pick up the demiguise that's there, even though we don't need it for opening locks anymore.
Chores aren't so bad. I don't mind the odd one.
Okay. I think those are the ruins, I believe, where we found the painting. Jobbernall. There you go. Ooh.
I should investigate.
Investigate what? Oh, probably probably that cave that appeared on the map there. Oh, some more balloons.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Who's fighting whom here? Dark mongrel. And some spiders. Okay. Oh, there's more cows for us to flip over. Come on, stay here and get flipped over. You know that they're very hairy cows. Does it work on sheep as well? It does. Okay. No need to take notice of me. So, okay, this is the place that I think they said the one house, the main family's house, became a manor house that many people worked at, but now it's in disrepair. So, is it up on the cliffs there? Is that where the manor house was? Because I'm not really seeing anything down here that looks like a manor house.
Bainborough is one of my favorite hamlets in the area. Deadly charming.
Hey there. Okay. Hey, you look like you've got a quest.
My poor boy.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
A lot of people having animal troubles. Sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse. Filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables.
Oh,
As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Isn't Henrietta the name of the? Isn't that the map that we found? So maybe that's the castle that was in the map. Okay, tell me more about this Henrietta.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Okay, why don't you get him yourself? Even I think I know why, since you mentioned a bunch of traps and ashwinders and things.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
Okay, which is why I'm asking a 15-year-old student to go in my place. Yeah, fortunately, I guess I'm probably capable enough, so I'll try and find your Niffler.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
Okay, is that an actual legal opinion, or is that just you saying stuff in the hopes that someone will go find your Niffler for you? Thank you for your time.
I should be going now. Thank you.
That's right. There's a demiguise here, but it's
That
not
hideaway
nighttime.
does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Let's go ahead and make it nighttime. We're not investigating right now, so let's go see on Picard's trial. We're going to wait for nighttime, see if we can get the demiguise that's here.
Revelio.
What are the blue things in there? A letter from Harriet to Lowen. Dear Lowen, I hope you're well, dear brother. It was good to receive your last letter and hear news of your family, especially your clever wife. Liana's latest experiments in potion making sound fascinating, to say the least. I've never heard of using liquid mercury in a perpetual cloud potion before. I will say, however, that the billows of vapor you described wafting through the house seem worrisome. Is Liana sure that her work is safe? Oh, listen to me going on. I was never the one good at potions, was I? I miss you all dearly and look forward to our summer holiday by the sea. With love, Harriet. Using mercury and having fumes wafting through the house does seem a little bit less than ideal. An odd letter from Owen to Harriet. Was that? That might be our demiguise over there. My delirious Harriet. Lovely to receive your letter. Lovely letter, just lovely. The house is a bit of a mess at the moment. Why are the walls moving? The children see it too. Liana and I have decided that we must all stay in the cellar for now, because of the clouds in the foyer. She says she would write to you, but can't seem to hold a quill. But I mentioned that your letter was lovely. If I can find Archimedes, I will send him on his way with this letter. Been ages since I've seen that old owl. We cannot seem to rid ourselves of the large, snowy bat squawking about the place. Odd. Where are my shoes? Low. Okay, is there anything we can do to get these potions out of the place? Can we crack a window or something?
Revelio.
Oh, I guess we're just gonna eat the food that's here.
Incendio.
Okay.
Revelio.
That does not seem like a... Doesn't seem like a good situation. don't think there's anything we can do about it at the moment.
Incendio.
If we burn this door down.
Confringo. Don't be stingy. Revelio.
Okay. Well. Hopefully it's not deadly and they'll figure out for themselves and they just need to get out of the house.
Fine now, demi guys.
Let's see. There's demi guys. What are these? Oh. Okay, it's very hot peppers. Why can't I carry some of those around as an attack? Seems like that could be effective. So, okay, let's... I want to see... Was the manor house on top of the hill here? I want to see... where the manor house is they're talking about. Oh. Okay, well, we can't go up there if it was. Okay, I'm not seeing it on the hill. Maybe... Oh, is that... That's not a town on the map. So, okay, maybe that's the place down there's West Manor Cape. So, okay. Yeah, I'm guessing maybe this whole thing is Manor House. Okay. Although we're looking that way, so that'd be up here. Okay, maybe the manor's up here somewhere. So manor's up here, and Henrietta's castle's down here. Okay, let's go. Meet the professor. Oh, okay, that's one of the topiaries. Thought there was a large dragon here.
Revelio.
Any more cows to tip over? So again, we've got a flu network spot just outside of one of these.
I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrok's loyalists to contend with.
Oh, that's good.
Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the keepers for information.
Yeah. Find the clue to open the pensive chamber. Okay, well, I see some footprints on here.
This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around. Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done.
Okay, what? Is that a dragon's head?
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
I'm not sure. Looks maybe dragonish, but...
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn.
Ah, okay.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Okay. I have to subdue a graphorn?
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places.
The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
Okay. I guess we'll figure out how to do this.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
You want to tell me how it is that you took down the Grapboard or subdued one? Where are you going, Professor? If you want to head back to the castle, you need to head this way. Or are you just going over there to disapparate? Okay. Alright, well, let's... How far away is this? Okay, that's quite a ways away. Let's go ahead and visit Cragcroft, which has a field guide page. Nice. Cragcroft, located on the coast, is the southernmost wizarding settlement in the entire region. This village is plagued by stone-back dug bogs. For that reason, the inhabitants of this village are a tight-knit community. Let's head over here. Okay, I guess we need to leave this cave ravine area before we can fly. Okay, we got castle along the way here. It's kind of cool.
What do you have in store for me this time?
My
Revelio.
mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for
Okay, so let's go here first, and maybe we'll hit the astronomy tower on our way south. Or astronomy pedestal. Oh, we can probably grab these. Okay, what do we got here?
Revelio.
Giant shade tree. This gorgeous tree has served as a home to countless bowtruckles, fairies, and even, rumor has it, an augury or two. Many simply enjoy it for its shade. Okay. There's quest here. Let's go. First, let's see if we can find the demiguys. Since that's because the demiguys is time sensitive, we want to make sure it doesn't.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield?
Is that outside, or is there a poacher living here? Also, it seems a little interesting that we encounter countless poachers. We never really encounter any, like, legitimate hunters or anything. But yeah, the place is just absolutely lousy with poachers. Alright, let's go. Let's try some Felix Felicis. I think that's what that is. We already have a lot of stuff showing up on our mini map,
Something
so
must be done about the vile thieves who've infested the area.
Is everything all right, Madam?
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out... But
What?
Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
okay. Who is Sylvanus Selwyn?
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Okay. Where's the castle?
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What are they doing that's so terrible? Like, worse than the other poachers and Ashwinders and everything?
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
Okay. Well, might be able to look into it.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm
Well, you'd be
offering
the
a nice
first.
bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal. I'm tired of living under the thumb of Selwyn and his cronies.
It's a regular little cemetery up here.
Sounds as if Sylvanus Selwyn has to go.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You're probably the first person I've encountered who is not willing to ask me to do something simply because of
Revelio.
Like it's grossly irresponsible to be having teenagers do everything, encountering deadly, dangerous criminals and trying to apprehend them and whatnot. Not really sure what the Felix Felicis potion is doing, since I think we were seeing a lot of these chests on the map anyway before. But well, let's go ahead and
Aloha Mora.
won't get all of them, but we'll check on this one.
Revelio.
Tattersall vest, school uniform. There's still a chest on map. Is there another chest upstairs or something? There is. Okay. We're not going to... not going there yet. Okay, we're looking for Lord of the Shore. Even though we're not going after him yet, we should grab Clagmar Castle's flute network spot, as long as it's on the outside of the castle, not inside of it. Okay, there's a little fortress up here. Wait a second, what's... Oh, I didn't even notice we would be... Okay, we're flying over an inlet here. I was thinking like the water stopped here. Okay. So is this an island with a little bridge here, or is this just a peninsula with a very narrow connection that's almost an island? Oh, is this a landing platform? It is. Oh. Okay, so there's structure over there. Some more balloons here. Let's pop those real quick. Okay, so there is a bridge here. Looks like a natural bridge. So I'm not sure if technically if that makes it a peninsula or an island. It's, on the one hand, it's technically connected by land. On the other hand, that land doesn't go all the way down, so there is also water between the two bits of land. I could see an argument either way, honestly. I need to talk to a geographist or something.
This must be the castle that Sylvanas Selwyn and his thieves are in. If I can just get to him, I should be able to disband the group.
Well, if you weren't so forgetful, we'd probably have more, wouldn't we? Can never have too many sets, my friend.
Show yourself!
Get back here or I'll have you stewed like a lamb!
Okay. You guys have fun with that. I'm gonna keep making my way down. I guess we'll go to South Sletmar Coast. And then from there, we'll look for this Lord of the Shore.
Betting on the dragon fights, wasn't it?
Okay, I think it's still over this ridge. And oh, that is not where I wanted to set down. Oh, it's a little seaside rest stop. The chess set inside.
I wonder if you'd be able to help me.
Oh, hello.
Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin and was attacked by spiders. Oh, if you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though, I'm sure that would put me right.
Oh, absolutely. Here.
Spiders do tend to appear in ruins. Here, I have enough to spare. Stay away from the ruins, though.
You've saved me life. Oh, I can never repay you. Yes, I shall stay away from them, you'll see. Must stay away from ruins with spiders. Ruins with spiders.
Okay.
Oh, and thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
Okay. Are you okay, buddy? You seem a little bit off for some reason. Okay, so yeah, we've definitely reached the coast. Okay, maybe there's some land over there. There's definitely some there. Oh, some there. Then to the southeast, we got nothing. Just on the shoreline. Okay, let's see if we can find this grap horn.
Revelio. This place has seen better days. Revelio.
A black bowler hat, good. Need one of those. Okay, there's remains of a huge sea creature. So, Professor Fig said that should be the sign I'm in the right area. And of course, there's a Merlin trial right here. So, extreme danger. Danger. Turn back. No skulls and crossbones. Stop crossbones. There's a fence down from that way.
Revelio.
Skull here. Okay, on the other hand, it's pointing me up there. But, like, that's where the signs started, so I'm guessing we have to come down here. Maybe I have to go up there to trigger something, but...
Revelio.
Don't like that I'm not Revelioing anything. I feel like I should show up on my Revelio by now. Get some ominous music. Okay, there's some more bones. What is the spot on the map? Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna stop by astronomy tables. Oh well. Is this the den I'm searching for? Maybe that's what it is.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay. Still not seeing anything. Let's try heading back for the spot here, see if maybe I'm supposed to trigger something.
This must be the place.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we're triggering. Enter the grap horn instead. There we go. We'll see if we can't take on the grap horn before, and see if that'll be a good way to end the night.
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Okay, well, I didn't need to show myself. I could have kept my disillusionment on. Feels like I can throw at you. Ow. Why does it keep glowing? Is it some kind of fire-based? Does it have some kind of fire-based attack? It's not breathing fire at me. There we go, there's something else to throw. Oh, wait a second. Aha! You might be immune to magic, but are you immune to some chomping cabbages? Didn't think so. Yeah, you ready to give up now? I don't think he's ready to give up. Ow. Nope. Oh.
I didn't think I could take much more of this.
Ow. Yeah, well, I might not have more chomping cabbages, but here, have some more of these. Yeah, take that. Neil. Okay, glad to see that doesn't just work on hippogriffs.
Your help, friend.
So I guess we kind of won its respect by being stronger than it. Cool. Okay, Grapphorn has a powerful charge attack that deals a large amount of damage to enemies in certain barricades. Hold the left mouse button to initiate. Keep an eye on the Grapphorn's stamina meter, as charging will drain it. Okay, so we can ride around. Oh, and when he glows, okay, that's his charging attack. Can we charge through this barricade? Yeah. So. Okay. Well, I might have to ride this up to the chamber just for the fun of it. But I think we'll do that next time. This seems like a good place to stop. We've made a new friend. And we will... Next time, we'll ride him all the way up to Sam Bakar's trial. Probably taking out quite a few poachers and ashwinders along the way. At least we can hope. And we'll see where we go from there. So, I should be available to stream next Monday for Zelda. I don't think I will be available next Friday, so we're going to have to take another week off for Hogwarts. But we should be streaming next Monday, the following Monday, and then we'll return with more Hogwarts in 2 weeks. So with that, thank you for coming. Hope you've all had a happy new year and continues to go well. And I will see you next time.